All right, House and Senate leaders have reached agreement, at least initial agreement, on final tax package. That doesn't mean they can't go back, sort out details, and swap and compromise on individual issues. They are likely to be taking up with the President of the United States as we speak, at least the Republican members of that conference committee, powwowing at the White House right now. Let's go to New York Republican Congressman Donovan. Congressman, very good to have you. You were a no when this matter came up in the House before. You were concerned, and rightly so, for your constituents and the effect of losing the state and local tax deduction. Do any of the provisos that have been added here, including lowering the top rate, change your mind?
Not that I've seen, Neil. SALT, the state and local tax deduction, is the most used deduction by the people I represent. Most of the people in New York City use this who itemize. It's the most important issue. And today I've led a direct appeal to the president to save SALT. I was joined by Lee Zeldin and Pete King, and others may join us as well. But we're making an appeal to the president that he knows New York. He's a New Yorker. He knows how important this is to the people who work there, the nurses, the sanitation workers, police, firefighters, carpenters, everybody who works in New York, the hardworking, tax-paying people. This is the most important deduction for them, and we're asking him to save it.
All right. It looks like, and again, nothing is final, as you often remind me, but it looks like, at least what came out today, keeps that, state and local tax deduction at $10,000 tops and doesn't go beyond that. The corporate rate inches up a little bit to 21% from 20% of the initial plan, but the top rate does come down to 37%. But those don't seem to be moving the needle for you.
No, Neil, as we know, the people in New York City, about 10% of their salary goes to the state and local income tax. A family of four making $200,000, which is middle class in New York City. It might be extravagant someplace else in the nation, but in New York City, that's middle class. Those are people still struggling to put food on the table, pay for their kids' tuitions, and pay their mortgages. If they pay $20,000 in state and local taxes and they have $10,000 property tax, right now they're receiving a $30,000 deduction. That $10,000 cap isn't going to help them at all. It'll probably end up being a tax increase for that family.
How does the process then work, Congressman? I mean, this comes out of the committee. Everyone bounces it around. These conference members are meeting at the White House right now, the Republican ones. Can you add things when it's put to a vote in the House? In other words, can you add this, or is it up or down vote?
I think what will happen is they'll whip it now. Right. After the details come out, they'll see where they stand. If they have 218 votes in the House, if they have 50 or 51 votes in the Senate, and if they don't, they'll have to tweak it. We will express to them, again, our desire to have SALT reinstated. That deduction is so important. And it's not just the people of New York. You talk about the people of New Jersey, people of California, also high tax states who contribute greatly to our federal government's budget. You know, we're a donor state. You know, we send $1 down to Washington, we get 79 cents back in resources. So they need us to continue to do that. So we will continue to make that plea, but it's more than just the New Yorkers. My concentration is people of Staten Island and South Brooklyn, the people of New York City, as you point out. Always, I'm the only Republican member of Congress from New York City, so I feel responsible to all of our citizens. But there are others in the nation that will be hurt if the SALT deduction is eliminated.
Obviously, they did this to get some votes. I don't know where they're coming from. They don't come from high-tax states like yours. Where are they getting this?
Yeah, I just don't know. I'm not privy to the whip count, Neil, and whether the tweaks others were demanding. But everybody in leadership, everybody in the conference knew what our concern was, and it's that elimination of the SALT deduction.
Okay. Congressman, thank you very, very much. We'll watch this closely.